now. Then rescue thing, what a meaning of rescue? You want to press people, you're no book. Show me the meaning of rescue. To save somebody, the meaning of rescue. Yeah.
To deliver you from something, take you from something.
So you're a poor people, rescue me, save. But we the old people, rescue the meaning of rescue. That can't help me while here.
That's the same thing.
But Jota Bagara can't tell you the water. He can't pour on making the water back to kill on money. You know they get people the pressure. Husband not working. I live in Chelsea. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 400 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. You are Jota Bagara. What will be our result next year? We wouldn't even 1 year. What will be our result the following year?
Okay. Thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Patience Mane.
Patience Mane. You sell in the market here?
Yes.
I'm selling in the market.
Yes.
No
market. Man Jackson. I go look for Yancy son.
You go look for the market, you see so?
Yancy food, call it food press. The way up, you not understand ourselves. When you go to there, you buy another press. When you come, you buy a different press. So the money I can put it back on my.
Also, the money you carry in, to the cold storage.
They put it back on my. Very rich.
How much for the face?
You buy snapper 14,000. What we used to buy 10,000, 8,000. Buy it 14,000. One cartoon snapper 14,000. So we beg the government. We ask y'all to help us to break our government. We say you came to rescue us. But the rescue that you're doing now, we're not understanding it. And when they pull the police on the street, our boyfriend here, they're not giving nothing to us again. They say they can't rescue us. Why they cause a motor bomber running? They want not doing they want. They are breaking the government. We the poor people, they must find place for us that we want be able to scare our clothes. They got poor people, they got rich people in the town. Some of all we not got more from the South God. And that basement we do, we not understand our children went to school. Our children, when we can't sell the market, we can't make a damn. They say rescue, but we not understanding the rescue team. So they were taking them from all of the street for smoking, for drugs and things. But I think you see them now. All of them turn to Zoom. They can stay in the freeze.
So the drugs are to you?
Rampant now, a more than rampant.
Okay.
The drugs is rampant. Some of them almost 20% on the street because of Zoom.
The zombie drugs?
Yeah, the Zoom and the bring in Jota Bagara thing. Because we are trying to sell our Kush. But now the Zoom, when you say I see that you are so sticking at it. So we asking him to please, we the parent of our boys children. We ask him to please help us to make our children to leave Zoom. Because he said he came to change things. And no change, we not understand our land. Police people getting our keke motor back, harder. Police people beating our children on the street. They say they should rise up, they should become go over there, go over that, everything they do. But what police people home killing? That just one thing we just getting dropping like that. Tell him, don't let Napa, tell him sorry. We're not taking somebody out for the country. So you should tell our president to help with the poor people.
Selling money, how's the business?
We get God a great for you don't let you tell what take you for. But money ain't in the country now.
In process.
For now, if I have to tell you that before we're all there, all
Welcome, fellow Liberians home and abroad. It's always a privilege for us to have you here with us. As usual, we ask that you hit for us the share button, because today is going to be another wonderful, wonderful, wonderful section. We are going to be exposing the hypocrisy of this government. We are going to be telling you how this government, led by Joseph Numa Boakai, is very evil, hateful, vindictive, and all they care about is to enrich themselves and not work in the interest of the Liberian people. So as usual, we ask that you hit for us the share button. While we are sharing behind the scene, we are going to bring you the video of our very first story. I'm going to bring you the video of our very first story. So relax, grab yourself a bottle of water if you can, or a bottle of juice or whatever. Get ready to call and let's have a wonderful interaction. I want to welcome my own big sis, Madam Sise. You are highly welcome. North Dakota is in the house. Orita, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us there from Canada. Canada is in the house. So while we are playing this video, that's going to be our first discussion, I also want to appeal to you to please hit for us the like and the share button. Those of you who can send us stars, we really appreciate stars. But again, just hit the like and the share button so that the video can have a very good impression. Because sometimes when people are reporting the video, the impression that you gave the video, the like, the stars and other things can give us a kind of good rating, to block these reports. So please, I'm begging you, if you are on with us, just hit for us the like button. Just send us some likes, Send us some likes, send us some stars. If you can't, we really, really appreciate it. So I want to go to our very first video, and I want you to sit back, relax yourself as you watch this video. And this video is courtesy of Examining Liberia Under the Microscope. They did a very, very good work. I mean, a very, very great presentation. Examining Liberia Under the Microscope. It's very important that we emphasize on this video. And that's the reason why this video will be going for the second time on this show. So hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, share on your pages, and let's have a wonderful time. In this video, you are going to see how heartless these people are. Joseph Numa Boakai is, along with his government officials. So let's get ready for this video and listen keenly.
Our tour, and what I'm looking at, somebody will say, I know Babra. I don't call it Babra. This place, we are in Pengbas Town. And this is the Pengbas Town Public School. Which client are we in? Yabayong Clan. Former district, Lower Bond County, number 7. Fode family is a representative of this district. We have county education officer, we have district education officer. Now, let me take you in the public school. Because public school, when they say public, it's owned by the government, and you look at the school. This is the Ministry of Education run school. The Ministry of Education running the place here. I think it's an office here. So, but look at the fellow Liberians. Look what they did here. All the millions of dollars given to the Ministry of Education. This is the Pengbas Town Public School. This is where the people, the young generation, the children who's supposed to take over from Boakai, His Excellency, the children who's supposed to take over from Richard Kuhn, the children who's supposed to take over from Vice President Pan, Yogi Kanga Lawrence, they're supposed to take over. This is where they sit fellow Liberians. You see here, June 6, 2025. June 6, 2025. So yesterday, the children sat here. This is where they sit, right here. Gio, come. We're in class. Gio, come. We're in class. Come sit down there. The teacher, look what they will listen to the teacher. My father, my mother, my sister, my brother,
sister is mine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that the place. Do you say that here?
Right, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, steady.
Yeah.
Class walk. 1. My father's sister is mine. Who? The auntie.
My auntie.
Okay. My mother is mine. uncle. My sister is my sister. My father brother is my uncle. So who went tomorrow come to Boakai tomorrow. Yeah. He come here also in the way. This is what we see.
This is what you see here. A public school, fellow Liberians, run by the Ministry of Education. Don't say it's not in function. It's functioning because what you see over there, June 6, 2025. Today is June 7, Saturday. Yesterday was Friday. This is where the generation of this country, education is not a privilege, but it's a right to all Liberians. Whether you're rich, you're poor, fellow Liberians, look at it. Share the video. Look here where the children sit. This is where they sit. Let's go to the next class. Yeah. So that's what they use. Yeah.
Teacher, we want to go.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, almost reset now. Yeah, almost reset. Let go.
Okay.
Let go. This is another class. June 6. So where are the kids sitting? Where? So for what we're seeing here, not on a grade second or grade 2, what? You see there? Second and third. In a second and third, 6 what? 6 period. Math. And you see, June 6, right? 2025. So the students were here yesterday. So where do they sit? So they come with their own chairs. And they sit in Morovia and they say they are running public schools. This is another class here, fellow Liberians. This is another class. So, why God even brought my mother to Liberia? Officer, where is the district? Fellow Liberians, it is this officer. Where is the district education officer? They are the people who are supposed to report back to central office and tell the people what is happening. There's another class here. Oh, wow. Okay. This is the Ministry of Education. This is district number 7, former district. The lawmaker for this district is who for the family. Yeah. Come closer. Yeah. The blabo. Now what the Ministry of Education pay for the blabo here. The blabo. So what I want to do now, I'm coming move inside here. So I will close the window. So I can be sleeping now. And you see it? A black boy out. Get the chairs on the bench. Yeah. How do you describe when education is not a privilege? We see one, I don't know how to describe it. See over there. Fellow Liberians. I'm out of words.
No one thing about so
I think the only thing we can carry, the only positive thing, even though they have to whip to use the whip. There's the kitchen. This is from this school in the special for the family. One of the largest mouth in the house for the family. And remember representing the people of District 7 former Lower Bon County. Yellow, yeah. All right, folks. Well, the time will come. Your time will come. Your time will come. We'll continue. We'll pause the video for now. We'll show you the sample. We'll conclude. Pause it. So you continuation of the video. So we're going to climax right here. This is the big sample to fool you. Yeah. This is the Pemba Public School. Pemba former. This is former. You see the former district here. You see a fellow Liberians. You see it. When you can't see the sample here now, when you see the sample, you would think, yeah, Ministry of Education, yeah, show the light, right? The other words you don't see it. Yeah, Ministry of Education, they big sample and they tell you want to pay for this sample here, you're not to print it, you're not believe it. So we're going to conclude, folks. We got to go, our time. It's a beautiful day. And we've been around since this morning. So we're making our way back to Boakai. So we'll stop the Pakatan for a while. But you have seen it for yourself. Because of network, it is difficult. It is so difficult. But again, share the video on this Saturday, 7th June 2025. My name is Daniel Rogers. I'm a sheriff in the Code of Public Opinion. ABS on camera, my senior reporter is over there. Share the video. Have yourself a wonderful weekend.
So, fellow Liberians, what we just show you is a public school. School that is owned and operated by the government of the Republic of Liberia. In a nation where Joseph Newman Boakai presides. In a nation where Joseph Newman Boakai said to us the last time that no child will be denied of education. And I want you to listen to what Joseph Newman Boakai said relative to the education sector for our children. I want you to listen to this. I will play all this video before we start. So let's go to the video. You listening to Mr. Boakai, what he said about our children's education. I want you to listen to him.
We will not allow small children to tell market when they should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies to up in the street. We will not allow small children to tell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies to up in the street whole day yourself. The money you make.
You hear Joseph Newman Boakai? We will not allow the children to be in the streets. We will not allow children to do the work that their parents are supposed to do, to feed their parents. We will not allow these children to be vulnerable. They will be in school. They are supposed to be in school. You hear it? Let's go back again and I'll play another video. I will play you all of these videos before we start the discussion, right?
We will not allow small children to tell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies to up in the street whole day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. We can't do it. We want to put dignity on our people. And that's why we're here. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, if you check your calendar.
He wants to put dignity on the people of Liberia, according to Joseph Newman Boakai. Granted, he wants to put dignity on them. Children will not be in the street selling. They will not be doing work that deprive them of their childhood, in other words, right? Let's play this other video. We are playing you all these videos before we start the discussion. Look at this video. These kids that are here are not more than 12 years old. Maybe the big one that you see will be somewhere around 11 or 12. Look here, these are kids. You see what they are doing? You see what they are doing? They are bossing cross rack. Eh? Look there. I want you to look there. You see there? Without no safety gear on them, that is what they are doing. What these kids are supposed to be in study class or in school. Look at what they are doing. Small children down there. Let's go ahead. Now we can take down these videos. You're listening to all of this video. I want to bring you something from the Ministry of Education. Last month, we are going to read it together. Our first focus will be the Ministry of Education. I want you to hear what Joseph Numa Boakai told the Liberian people. Don't believe what I'm saying. Let's go there. Okay, fine. So here is it. This is from the Ministry of Finance. Liberia to build 100 new schools in 2025 as government unveil sweeping education reform agenda. My people, you hear this thing here? No, this is not me. This was last month, the 15th, May. And we're in June, May. Liberia is to build 100 new schools in 2025 as government unveils sweeping education reform agenda. The Ministry of Education here. Let's read some excerpts from this particular piece. Monrovia, Liberia. The government of Liberia has announced plans to construct more than 100 new schools nationwide. I'll take my own time to read. Monrovia, Liberia. The government of Liberia has announced plans to construct more than 100 new schools nationwide beginning this year, reaffirming its commitment to education as a cornerstone of national development. The announcement was made by Education Minister Dr. Jasso Male Jala during the opening, that is deep drives sections, organized by the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, aimed at boosting efficiency and delivery across ministries, agencies, and commissions. Dr. Jala revealed that the World Bank US 90 million Excellence in Learning in Liberia project will support not only the construction of new schools, but also the expansion of Liberia's digital learning infrastructure. $90 million given to this idiot. No, listen. $90 million. Let's take our own time. Let's go ahead. I will read this over. Dr. Jala revealed that the World Bank 90 million Excellence in Learning in Liberia, that is Excel, project will support not only the construction of new schools, but also the expansion of Liberia's digital learning infrastructure. Describing the initiative as a transformative step towards closing long-standing gap in education infrastructure. These, I want for you to take keen notice of it. In education infrastructure, Minister Jala emphasized the government due focus on access and quality. Access and quality. Our mission is not just about access, but about quality, she said. From constructing new schools to renovating existing ones and providing digital tools for learning, we are shaping a better future for Liberian children. In our update to the Ministry of Finance Development Planning team, Minister Jala shared key progress in the education sector. Over 2,000 volunteer teachers have been formally added to the government payroll. They want another law. According to Anye, she said over 2,000 volunteer teachers have been added to the government payroll, part of a broader effort to address labor challenges in the sector. Additionally, 156 public schools have been equipped with computer labs through the RRRS project. That is the RS project. And 28 science labs are nearing completion, with 50 more planned under the government public sector investment program. Minister Jala also highlighted new digital initiatives, including an ongoing internet access mapping exercise in collaboration with the Liberia Telecommunication Authority. A mobile application developed by young Liberian tech innovators is being piloted in 5 counties, helping more than 2,000 students prepare for the West African Senior School Examination Certificate Examination, that is the WAS. The initiative is supported by UNICEF and regional partners. Finance and Development Planning Minister Augustine Kpehe commended the Education Minister efforts, particularly Dr. Jala Rose, in finalizing the Access Project agreement with the World Bank. He noted that the government strategy balanced infrastructure development with improvement in education quality through teachers training and technology integration. The reforms are both exciting and impactful, said Minister Gafuan. Education is the bedrock of inclusive development, and the initiatives we are supporting, whether in Nimba, Bon, Magibi, or Teachers College in Kakata, Zwedru, and Webo, are investment in Liberia. The deep drive section is part of the broader interministerial initiative to identify sector specific challenges, assign clear responsibilities, and set measurable targets to accelerate program. Minister Gafuan underscored the need for sustained accountability and collaboration to achieve the government's arrest agenda for inclusive development. If we are planning for a lifetime, we must educate our children, he declared. Liberia's future is in the classroom. Both ministers reiterated their alignment with President Boakai's national vision or nation's vision, which places human capacity development, particularly education, at the heart of Liberia's development strategy. The ongoing reforms aim to reduce poverty, promote equity, and empower future generations through inclusive, quality education. Bam! That area. That area. That's it right here. When we tell you that these people agenda is to come and enrich themselves, these idiots, they were never given the opportunity to steal and keep money for themselves. The 12 years that they were in, they felt that that 12 years was forever. They felt that Liberia was going to be under their reign forever. So most of the money that they stole from government, all of these fabulous benefits and whatever they were getting when Ome was in Liberia, they used it on purposefully. It was used in a very, very careless manner. Before they opened their eyes, the 12 years was over. So these idiots that you have given opportunity to come back, they've come back to enrich themselves. They are not back to ensure that you benefit. They are not back to ensure that they provide the requisite opportunity for you and your children to excel. That's not what they are for. So I play you the video, Bon County. I remember when the Minister of Education was nominated by Joseph Numa Boakai, Dr. Jaso Jala. Let me be showing you a picture here so people can know her. This is Jaso Jala picture. This is their picture, right? When this woman was appointed, or when she was nominated as education minister, we knew then and there that this woman was never going to add value to the education sector because it was based on her relationship that she was brought in. That was the long on a slot that they gave him. Say I made noise, I lied to the Liberian people that we come to rescue. My own a slot at the Ministry of Education. So he took Jaso Jala, who is a relative by marriage, by relationship to him, and they put her there at the Ministry of Education. It was not on the basis of what this woman have done, what she has to offer. It was on the basis of her relationship to one other idiot called Darius DeLong. So she was appointed as education minister. When she went to Liberia, she sees that as an opportunity that for a very long time, somehow we didn't really tour the country. So let's go on an expedition journey. And they will start going all around the country. According to her, she said they were assessing the needs of the people of Liberia in the education sector. No, that's not what she was going for. This is a tourist that have stayed here for a very long time. Kudos to her, she come here. And now that she is in Liberia, she used that particular means to just go around, to just walk around. This was a woman that was given $40,000+ for resettlement fee before she could go to Liberia. $40,000 was given to her as a resettlement fee. This woman called Jaso Jala, she is entitled to $4,000 every month. $4,000 for housing allowance. This woman that you're looking at, Jaso Jala. This woman that you are looking at, she is entitled to 2 security in your house. 2 securities in her house. 2 securities in your house. There's a woman on a weekly basis. Her weekly expenditure is somewhere around $1,000. The woman you're looking at, Jaso Jala. Her weekly expenditure as ensuring in their whatever the Ministry of Education. Every week, she used like $1,000. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Somewhere around $1,000 every week. I know people there. I know people in the office. I know people all around that place. $1,000 every week. The woman called Jaso Jala. My people, you watch that video. Joseph Numa Boyka said our children will not be our breadwinners at a very young age. According to him, that the children will not be outside while school is going on. The children will be able to enjoy their childhood. We play you the video. Look at the infrastructure. Look at the school. Let me put this here. Look at this school. I want you to look at this school. Look at this school. Is this thing resemble a school building? Look here. Look here. Look.
Looking at
Joseph Numa,
somebody will say, I know Babra. How do you call it Babra? This place,
allow a grandchild to attend it.
we are in Pengbas town. And this is the Pengbas town public
This is
school.
Bon County here. Look at the school
Which
building.
client are we in?
Look at the school building. There's a public school. And when you check in the budget, they will tell you they spent almost $25,000 on this building. $25,000 on this building. $25,000 on this building. You're looking at. You're looking at $25,000. Joseph Numa Boyka told us that in this year, 2025, they will build 100 plus schools across Liberia. My people, can you show me any school that this government have built? Can you show me any school that this government have built? I just read for you the communication where the government said that their priority was going to ensure that 100 plus school is built across the country. Can you show me one of the 100 school? We are in the 6th month of 2025. There's a public school that cater to almost 300 plus students. There's a public school. You see, these are things that are not concerning to a man like Joseph Numa Boyka, who's supposed to be a grandfather. It's not concerning to him. Joseph Numa Boyka don't give a hang about
June
this.
6, 2025.
Jaso Jala don't give a hang about
June
this because
6,
why? Her children are not there.
2025. So yesterday,
Her children are
we
not there.
sat here,
Jaso Jala
This
don't
is
have
where it
family
says.
members
right here.
down there.
Jill,
So she ain't get time.
come.
Even
We
a
need
belly
to
goat, you gave a belly goat the opportunity to stay in the place here for
come.
1 hour. That belly goat will
We
suffocate
in
to
class.
death. Very
Come sit
unhealthy
down,
area.
yeah?
But there's the place that our children are.
Listen to the teacher.
But Joseph
My
Numa Boyka
father-
said he was coming to rescue.
my
You know what is
father-
even more funny about our brothers?
My sister-
Sometimes when they ask the question, I laugh.
sister-
They say, "Oh, well, where we are.
Yeah, so that place. Do you see that here?
So you've come to compare or
Yeah.
you've come to redeem our people or to rescue our people."
One, my father's sister is my the auntie.
You see, this is how you know that our brothers on the other side, they don't have any agenda to develop your life. Any man that will start to argue, "Oh, but your husband, your boyfriend, where you come from, he used to do that for you. Your boyfriend used to that man, when I want to do good for you." Any man that you see, he start to, "Oh, but they want your boyfriend do it for you, your boyfriend do it." He wants to limit whatever benefit that you are supposed to get. He wants to limit it. So he can't tell you, "Well, your boyfriend used to do that for you, your boyfriend used to do that." He wants to use it as an excuse to get away from not doing what he's supposed to do for you. So it is good that these people are exposing themselves. So when you hear them, some of them saying, "But waiting, how you call Jawia do? Waiting, Jawia do." Then that's when you know that these people are failure. Because in this particular 2 years going of your time, if you are still crying on President Weah, then it means you are not fit to lead. Then in fact, you have validated our argument that you cajole the Liberian people. Because up to now, 2 years going, you are still crying on President Weah. 2 years going. You are still complaining on President Weah. When we talk, he say, oh, but ain't a president we are, ain't a judge we are, ain't a honor president we are. I thought you told the Liberian people that you have come to change the normal way of doing things. I thought you said to us that this is not going to be business as usual. I thought Joseph Numa Boyka told the Liberian people that he has come to ensure that the lives of the Liberian people are improved. So let's even agree for the sake of argument that these buildings were there since Charlie Kintan. But Joseph Numa Boyka said he was coming to transform, to change, and to give us a better life and better opportunity. Look at the school building. Look at this thing here. Is Joseph Numa Boyka not ashamed? Jaso Jala, are you not ashamed? What kind of heartless people are these that we gave power to? What kind of evil people are these that we gave power to? Jaso Jala don't give a hang. Jaso Jala is sitting in your office. AC is blowing her. When she get up, she will ride a car that is fully air conditioned. That she can put it on for the next 6 hours. Gas will not even finish because she get more than 200-300 gas slip in her car that she can go to any gas station and say you'll fill it up. But look at this building. Look at where our children, the people that Joseph Numa Boyka said he was coming to rescue. You know, this old man is a schemer. This old man is a fraudster. The people that Joseph Numa Boyka said he was coming to rescue. Look at the place their children are. Look there. Look at where their children are. Just take a look. Take a look, my people. This is it. This is it.
Former district.
Have you
The
come to rescue
lawmaker.
the Liberian people, or you have
This
come to
district
lay
is who
in?
for the family.
For the
Yeah,
family
yeah.
there. For the
That's
family.
awesome.
For the family then district here.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me show you a
The
picture.
black
Let me
man.
show you for the family picture. Let me show you. For the family down there. A district down there. For the family district. Just bear with me. Let me bring you his picture for you to see. This is for the family. A young man. A young man. This is for the family. Look at for the family. Look at him. You see for the family here? This is a young man for the family that the people entrust and gave power to. This man is supposed to be making law. He's a lawmaker. This guy that you see here, so this very young guy, is supposed to be representing his people. This young guy that you're looking at is supposed to have oversight responsibility. Lawmaking, representation, and oversight. His three cardinal responsibility. Is this young guy carrying on that particular duty? Is he? This young guy that you're looking at for the family, is he? Is he adequately representing his people and raising his people issue? Is he? Is he calling the Ministry of Education or putting on the floor? These were the people that collected money. And they were sitting at, I think, RLJ or wherever hotel they were sitting at. Collect 30,000 naira from Joseph Numa Boyka to do what was illegal. These are the people. These are the people. We are now going 2 years under this government. Has Fode family ever raised issue in that district? Guess what? They get about 28,000 people residing in that district, in that particular area, where you saw that mess they call school. According to the information, that school is catering to 300 plus students, morning and afternoon. They play that looking at. Oh God. They play that looking at. This place that you are looking at. This place. They want that you're looking at. They want it. They play that looking at. This place. Courtesy of examining Liberia under the microscope. The sheriff, DJ Rogers. This school that you're looking at, this school, is supposed to be catering to about 300 students, morning and afternoon. This is it.
Now,
Here is it. Look there. Look there.
let me
Look at this
take you
building.
in the public school. Because public school, when you say public, it's
See
owned by
that?
the government and the people own it. You look at the school. This is the
Go
Ministry
and
of
check in the
Education
Ministry of Education.
run
We just
school.
read something where $90 million was given to the Ministry of Education. These people will lie and say all is well. And that's why the camera needs to be active on these criminals. That's why the camera never needs to go off on these criminals. That's why we are reinvigorated, we are re-energized to every time come here and expose these people. Is this the rescue that you've come to rescue? So since now you want for President, then what was the need of you taking over power? Because when we talk, you say President, we are what they're doing, President, we are what there. When President we took over as President of the Republic of Liberia, he did not say, and doing Ellington, we didn't have no how you call good playground. I will not build the PHP playground. He built it. When President we took over, he did not say to the students of the University of Liberia, oh, I was saying, yeah, no president gave your tuition free. He did not say, Mother Ellen did it, or Joseph Jenny Robert did it. He jumped straight into action and said, this is what we're supposed to do for our people. And that's what we do. So those of you who are talking about, oh, where President we are, thank you, because you are now exposing to the world that Mr. Boakai is incompetent, he is unqualified, he lacks the necessary credential to help the Liberian people. So I want to thank you. For those of you that will be asking the question, oh, hey, what they're doing, hey, what they're doing, thank you. You are doing good for us. Thank you. These are statements we like to hear. So it reinvigorates our voting spirit and our support for President Weah. So meaning that you yourself have realized now that it is only President Weah that is able to do it. And because he did not do it, so Joseph Numa Boakai cannot do it. Thank you. I'm not mad at you. Look, let me tell you something, my people. Every unfortunate circumstances that comes our way has a positive message in it, has a positive lesson in it. And that's why when you are hit with problem and with crisis, sit down, calculate, ask whatever you pray to for divine wisdom if you can. Take a deep breath before you react. Because every circumstance and situation, you may think that it is very bad, you may think that it's odd, but it has a way of teaching us lesson. It has a way of communicating to us. So when our brothers are saying President we are, it means that they have acknowledged that it is President we that have the heart to develop Liberia. I give an example. Look at the statement here. Look at the statement here from one of our brothers who I'm going to future. Huh? So this Wellington person, Wellington saying the home of the former first lady, former senator, and former Vice President Honor George Weah for 6 years of leadership. According to our brother Wellington, and I want to say thank you for this statement, because these are statements that tell us, seditions, that we have more to do, that it is only us that can do it. And because we did not do it, they will not do it. That's just what it means. No, so I am not mad when I hear these statements. No, I am not. I am not mad. Look, anytime when you engage our brothers and they tell you, say, but President, we are here. In other words, they are telling you we cannot do it because President, we didn't do it. We ain't able to do it. We don't have the energy to do it. We don't have the heart to do it. We don't have that kind of love to ensure that the Liberian people benefit. That's the interpretation of what they will be talking about. Anytime you confront them, they tell you, oh, President, we are there for 6 years. Any other person was there for 6 years. In other words, what they are telling you, President Weah, who was there for 6 years, should have been the one to do it. So since he didn't do it, we can't. Since he did not do it, we cannot. We don't have the connection. We don't have the heart. We don't care about the Liberian people. That's what these statements represent. And it is not strange to us. Because for true, we know that you can't do it. You have come to enrich yourself. Joseph Newman Boakai has brought these people. You would think that these people, especially our brothers who have lived in the US for a time, you would think that they will be more energized to ask Mr. Boakai to do what is right. You think that they will be more independent because who are they afraid of? Because they get job here. If Jaso Jala leave the Ministry of Education and she's qualified and competent, when she come here, she don't need to worry herself. She will get a job. Oh yes. She will get a job. If Jaso Jala is a human being with heart, she will speak out. But Jaso ain't get her. Or Jaso know she had the opportunity to travel, attend international conferences where she will lie and say, oh, the education sector, the infrastructure in the education sector is excellent. When they take picture in Mosorado County with students wearing good uniforms, staying in front of some of these buildings that have been recently painted and take pictures, they say, yeah, we are doing well. Go on the Ministry of Education website. Go look at the pictures that they have in there. You scare. You will say, wow, when you see the picture, you say, yeah, Liberia is doing well. But they will go and lobby for these monies. And when the money comes, they misuse the money. They take it and put it in their pockets. Look at this school. Just a $6,000 and give you a better building than this one you're looking at. Jaso Jala, Minister of Education. Is this not heartlessness? The around where you see you were passing around the last time, going from one country to another. What move are you making to ensure that the education sector is of standard? What are you doing? Budgetary allocation for the Ministry of Education is now being used for its intended purpose. 90% of it go towards their pockets. The balance 10%, they give it to themselves through different organizations. Almost all of them you see at the Ministry of Education at the higher level. They are connected with some kind of school or they get some kind of school. You think Jaso Jala will allow her peak to be in this area? No, let's be fair. Look at this building. Look at this place for our children. You think Jaso Jala, who is the Minister of Education, will even allow her dog
It's an office
be in
here.
the place here? You think so?
But look at the fellow Liberians.
Look there. Look there.
Look what they did here. All the millions of dollars given to the Ministry of Education. This is the Queenbass Town Public School. This is where the people, the young generation,
this is heartbreaking.
the children who's supposed to take over from Boakai.
This is heartbreaking.
Excellency.
Look there.
The children who's supposed to take over from
Nina
Richard
Kuya, how are
King.
you?
The
Ezekiel
children who's
Flomo,
supposed to take over from
Joseph,
Vice President,
Newton,
Pan.
Wellington,
Lawrence. They're supposed to take
Kiata,
over. This is where the state fell off.
Orita. All of you are welcome.
You see here, June
Look there.
6, 2025. June 6,
You see what is happening?
2025. So yesterday,
So Jaso Jala sits at the Ministry of Education. Just quite recently, she attended some kind of conference and lied that, oh, everything is well. Let's go to the Ministry of Education and see the kind of picture that they put there. See the kind of picture. Let's go to the Ministry of Education so you can see something. Yeah. See the kind of picture they will put at the Ministry of Education? Let me, oh, sorry, I'm not showing it to you. I thought I was showing it to you. Sorry. Yeah, is it? Look at Jaso Jala picture. You see the kind of picture they will show? Let me get this thing. You see the kind of picture? This is Jaso Jala. This Jaso Jala. What kind of heartlessness in these people so? Who told you they are not aware of this building? Well, you know what they can say? They will tell this district education officer, don't raise issue of such. If you want your job, don't raise it. Who told you they are not aware? How long will it take you to build a very decent structure for almost 300 students in a particular school? The children are sitting down on the ground. But there's Jaso Jala. You see you're laughing? Minister of Education, Jaso Jala. Wicked young girl you looking at. So take that kind of structure and they are so excited. They are so happy. In their mind, they think that, yeah, we have come, to enrich ourselves. So we get time for the people. And that's why they are working against you. They're working against you. Look here. Look here. Look there. Look there. You see there? You see? Look here. Look. You see there? They stay in front of this building, these good buildings, and take hell about pictures. And when you see this picture, you say, yeah, all is well. Where are the 100 schools? I just read from Ministry of Finance. They say 2025 there will be 100 schools. Where are the 100 schools? Where is it? My people, where are the 100 schools? I just read it just now from the Ministry of Finance. They said there will be 100 schools. You see, when they take pictures like these are the pictures they will carry to international partner and lie and say, yeah, all is well. You see, when they go and say, there's the school building, you see the school building? When you see the school building, you say, yeah, the people, they're doing well. You see how this, you see the, look, these are criminal behavior. Look here, look there. You see there? You see there? They take the children, put in here. Take picture. You see, Jasper Jala. You see that? And you see. Who can be talking about? And you see what we're talking about. So in her mind now, yeah, the government is doing well. Joseph Newman Boyka doing well. And you see some wickedness. Some of these people, why they don't even deserve to see daylight. You see wickedness. Their Ministry of Education operating on almost $90-something million.
Yeah, 93 or 95. Yes.
They get money to build schools.
Too much.
They're taking it and putting it in their pockets while leaving our children. When Breaker stood on the platform and lied at our children, here is it. Let me play this before we go to our brother. Yeah, Joseph Newman Breaker.
Today's the 10th, right?
We would not allow small children to tell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies just go in the street whole day.
Let me move this, fellow Liberian. You hear Joseph Nyuma Boyka? Joseph Nyuma Boyka speaking. My brother Jake, welcome.
Salute, boss. Salute, and to the followers. Salute to everybody.
How's everything? How's your end?
Oh, the end it's crazy, you know. Yeah. You know, we Europe near Israel, yeah. So you know they're fighting serious war. So everybody looking a little bit scared here in Europe because you know mass when kind of thing go in the Arab war, a lot of protests can go on here.
Sure.
So police patrolling all over to prevent sleeper cell that can infiltrate the system here. So everybody on the line here in Europe, yeah, it's not a cool day in Europe. Everybody quiet. So the media just talking about it. I hope the Liberian people get to know it. I will go a little bit to DJ when we start the show to tell the Liberian people or intel that coming. Yeah, something coming, something popping up again, another country popping up again for war. I don't know where the war getting into now. Saying COVID, the war is not at peace. So let's pray. We'll pray for the best. Yeah, but Europe, nobody happy here too much, you know. Yeah, so yeah, but for now, I'm okay. Everybody's okay. Yeah, family member, everybody. Yeah. You're by your far distance now. America, you get ocean across, you get ocean between your So yeah.
Even at that, we are not stay, happy because these things have trickle down effect on our daily living.
Plenty. It can destroy.
Effect on goods and services.
That's why I will get in detail. I wanted to warn the unit, let the leader capital building story. But President, they're warning them going to be given to the Unity Party. I don't know if someone because of politics, they can listen to some they claim and some guys, some people making sense when I'm living in Liberia. We can use these things and see how best we can put the country together. But maybe probably someone surrogate or how people in profile they can listen to some of these things but I don't know if they can send that message for them to help the Liberian people.
The thing is, my brother, when the people listening, they're listening with the mindset to come and defend or to come and fight.
Okay,
and that's why they will not succeed. When they hear this kind of thing, instead of taking it to heart and say, look, these people are making good points. There is a need for us. They don't do it. They go and form cell to come and fight back. Like, take for an example, why you think the class, wherever Sony
reloaded?
Fine. It's established because when the Liberian people complain, they want to sit on that platform and say, all is well, all is okay. So they are trying to intellectualize and to play propaganda on the suffering of the Liberian people, which cannot work. Suffering that suffering.
Yeah. You're right. But if Boakai, that's why I say if the president really in control, he will never allow all these guys are on cloud road. They're all government officials. They're all government officials. They lie to the Liberian people. Like Boakai were in control, seriously control. You will sack most of them. He said, but why you going? What they don't chairman on foreign affairs. Why you going to cloud reloaded? Why you sitting on cloud reloaded? You senator for Mosorado County, you got a job to do. You're not in opposition again. You're not in opposition. Why you sitting down cloud reloaded more early? You're sitting down, you're water sewer boss. Water not circulating the whole country. Because if the president is control, that's the fact that when you remember when even Eugene Fagon was working with CDC, when you go against that COVID vaccine something, you know what happened to him? That what today brought it down for in the CDC. Because of global situation, you were playing politics with it.
In politics,
when people dying, millions of people dying. That's why eliminated Eugene from the CDC today. And then he went to America for them to call him, but they couldn't call him, but he never had patient that he went to the other side. So if Joseph Boakai, are your government officials that are working for your country, all of them on cloud reloaded, the Stephen Johnson, all of them just coming on cloud reloaded. They're not doing you a favor. They're not doing you nothing of favor. So if the president was smart, you get EFBC already. I mean, you get information minister already. You get EFBC that's free for the government. Where your uncle reloaded?
No, the
So
thing is, my brother, the guys are saying that the information or the lies that they are telling the Liberian people is now filtering down. The people are no longer taking it. We are not
but
in
they will
the
not
age
buy
of
it.
Madam Ellen Johnson's Sirleaf, where they used to lie and pay media
Yeah.
institution to talk anything they post. They say,
For them.
imagine doing
Yeah.
Ellington. The media
Yeah.
was under the control of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, but it's not doing this
Mm.
time. So now
Mm.
the Minister of Education that should be providing information, be very focused on disseminating government program, policies, and etc., will go sit down on talk show and be talking.
Yeah.
Because they are
Mm.
now seeing that the work that we are doing, and they can abuse us. Oh, you're not doing nothing, man. Oh, you're saying that nobody listening to it. But who say that they are not listening? Some of them are
Yeah,
here
they
with fake
listen.
pages.
Yeah.
They are here with
Yeah.
fake pages. When we
Yeah,
leave,
you're
they
right.
come and watch. They come and listen. So they know
Yeah,
that this particular, we are not playing propaganda. No, opposition
yeah.
don't play propaganda. It is government. In fact, government, you should not even be playing propaganda, because opposition,
But
what we
Ghana,
see is what we say. What we see,
yeah.
all the things that we have been saying here, these are not story we are making up to say we'll go make story and the other one will take it. And no, this is not AR. These are reality. What the people are going through, what they are seeing is what we are reporting. Unless you want to tell that the video from how you call Bone County, that fake AR video now. Unless you want to tell that AR video.
Yeah, they're cheap
But
fake,
these
yeah.
are the reality.
But then the same way the Sandro Johnson came up with that barometer story, everybody debunking. Everybody debunked that story. They can't even believe it. Because everybody on social media, you cannot lie to the world anymore. So that class reload, they just there because they don't have where to do. They just there only. But everything have been debunked. So if they're doing the right thing, we'll come here and say the right thing. They're not working. They're not working. The president just doing having cabinet meeting. They're not working. They're not even know what's going on around the world. They don't know
But you
what
know
affect
the nonsense that happened
them tomorrow.
today? You know the nonsense that happened today? It's so comical, my brother. I saw that stuff. Look, today, whole day, I was just laughing. Today was just another laughing day. Imagine Joseph Newman Burke. Imagine how you call this something they say they have in Joseph Newman Burke recognizing ministries. So the
Yeah,
ministry
yeah.
that no, the thing, so it's so very funny, it's so comical, and it's so very stupid. When I saw the thing, look, I burst out laughing today. I said, "What? You want to tell me a government would be so, I don't know, would be so foolish to this particular level? Would be very foolish to this level, to the extent
But
that
preach for me.
VP Kun grade Boakai A, then Boakai grade the VPA, then MPA recognize LPRC, then how you call LPRC and recognize Ministry of Finance as top, how you call working or top performing agency. Then the Ministry of Finance recognize Ministry of Justice, the Ministry of Justice recognize the other Ministry of
Tell
this,
me.
Ministry of Agriculture. What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of nonsense is this?
But preach though. But preach
What
when
kind of
they
nonsense is
got
this?
to see this, they got to see this smart that they don't want to be great. It's an international body, international panel from different political background, independent people, sort of grade you people. How do you grade?
Sure.
We how do we grade you people? How do you grade yourself?
But there's to tell you that the people have no agenda. They know that they are
Tell
failing.
me.
So they will not allow other people to
Wow.
come and do objective, what we call analytical grading of their work. That's what they will do. Anybody who come with any objective work and with any realistic report, guess what? They will gang up, go on, sit down one
Yeah.
platform and start cursing you. And what will happen?
Yeah.
And what will happen? They will start
Yeah.
insulting you, they will start attacking you. And that is the place that they are getting the whole nonsense wrong. But again, it's
But
intentional. These guys are doing these things intentionally. It is
yeah, because they
intentional.
don't have work to do. They're not working for the Liberian people. They're not
Thank you.
working. If they're working, if they get a lot of work to do, what the other partners around the world working, they all in the Western world working, looking for lobbying, looking for things to bring to that country. They will not sit down on all these things and be grading ourselves. How the president will grade yourself? Because the president, I remember the president 100 day. It was a flop. He lied to the Liberian people. Nothing worked.
Nothing at
Please,
all.
how do we grade ourselves? We ain't reading CC now. We in rainy season, you cannot do anything until the year coming. You October ending before it finish. Then November, then you're 2 years gone.
The people say they're paying 100+ schools in 2025, according to them.
But you'll be
100+
the 100 screen, they'll be 100 screen the rainy season. How can you pay? How can you pay 100? How can you pay 100? Even you that constructing, even you want to pay your own apartment, even you want to pay your own house, you gotta wait for the dry season to come. You gotta wait for the dry season to come before you construct. Every construction that go on in the world, Prince, we live in the Western world. Every construction in the world, even in America, in Europe, when strong winter here, the people that are doing construction in the construction industry, they don't go to work. They can give them 2-3 months until the weather sees down. So how it's the same thing. The same way they get weather in Europe, the same get weather in Africa. So our own rainy season, yeah, that winter when it went when strong, when really winter, a really year strong, nobody can go to work. In a bar, we can call it bar and what's in the construction industry. I work in construction. So we know about it. You can work. So the people the people construct, they time everything, they go by the weather. They go by the weather. You will see them spinning your jaw in the winter, in the summertime. You will see them spinning your jaw. Even when the sun too hot, they don't work. They don't work. So I don't know why they're grading ourselves.
Yeah, that's what happened. Come on, brother, let's go on our first story and let's hear from you about this issue of the education, how you call ministry. And the video I just played, I'm very sure you watched that.
I saw it. I saw that video from the other time.
Let's hear your take, on
this. Before I go into my tape, I would like to ask you, because you get more info more than me. The free education is still on. I asked from the CDC government. Free education still exists in Liberia.
It's supposed to be on. It's supposed to be
on. How about the University of Liberia? It's still on.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on, but unfortunately, it's like the government is trying to cancel it because
they are still paying student wife fee. The West African Examination Council fee.
No. Before doing the WIA administration, it was across the board, whether private, public, or what. But I think it's now restricted. Joseph Newman Boakai has now restricted because I saw a video where there were some students who were crying from the private schools that their school, their money were not being paid. They paid their money to their principal, and the principal ate the money. So I think it's now restricted.
Wow.
I don't think it's across. Yeah, I don't think it's across. It's restricted. In fact, let me send in that video. It's restricted.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But Prince, the smart people ruling now, these people, let's say that the smartest people, they went to the very high institution around the world. They acquired a degree whatsoever. They're ruling the country. They used to say the CDC people, they are the door people, the dumb whatsoever. They have all kind of name for those those members of the CDC at that time. They're not smart, they're dummy, but they're the smart people now. Prince, education, not a privilege, is a right for all Liberians, no matter your background, no matter your ethnic background, your religious background, it's a right, it's not a privilege. So it surprises me that all these sound people now that say they educated more than the president or other people in the past government, they're joking with education. And education is the bedrock of every society, every nation, no matter where you come from. So if the United Party, as you said, they want to pay how many horses, 100 or 50 or 75 new school all over the country in 2025, then they lie to the Liberian people because we're in the rainy season. So if they're not putting education first now. It's a serious problem for our nation because we know it. We know it. I remember one of the former presidents in America carried books to us. I don't know that was George W. Bush or
George Bush,
George Bush from the Republican Party when you went to visit Ellen Johnson Sullivan or somebody. I think Ellen first changed something like that.
Madam Ellen. Yeah, that Madam Ellen went there. Yeah.
He carried books. Because they know, Ellen told the government at that time, our educational system is a flop. She even went on radio station, I think OK and other channel. She said that's one of her failure on education. So, you know, when George Weah used to listen to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. So when he came to power, he decided to make education free. If you're going to win the second thing, you're going to be on another level. But you see, that horses will show, that school will show in that village in Bon County. You remember, let's call it spade or spade. The president, anywhere you go, you see any schools that in the proper condition, he will tell Yeke, what if you remember what kind of position Yeke had at that time, he was constructing all the buildings then. You will say, oh no, renovate this school here. I give you 1 week, I give you 2 weeks. In Jede Monrovia, all part of Monserrado County and beyond. So, we're talking about education, that nobody will be left behind. Yeah, the people not assault the man, they lying to the man. I don't know, you don't ask questions. But please, I pray that one day, Boakai's son listen to some opposition, some podcasts around the world and sit down with a father and say, but dad, these people lying to you. Yeah, they're having breakfast in the morning. Jojo Boakai, they need to start listening to other people. Let them take out that political heart. Then they start listening to other view that criticizing their father and the government. Then they will sit down at the table and ask their father. Then they will ask their father, well, dad, so and so going on, and the red messages people giving to you. Yeah, now the red messages people giving to you. We're hearing different viewpoint. So now the red way these people proceeding, they lying to you. Then probably the old man will wake up and get awareness and start to bring people to book. Because anything they can just drag the man to, look at the kind of thing where you say, the grading, I said, the dragging the man for grading. Jeremiah couldn't get A, then Jeremiah couldn't get A. Why? You're president. Now people, you sort of grade yourself that special people, different people that are observing the country sort of grade you, how you working, what you doing. Your poll, the United Party polling is on water. The polling is on water. Yeah, they're not even over 50% since they took the mantle of authority. So I don't know why the grading accept. It's beyond me. I never see government grading accept. No, that the independent, that the president of Liberia were responsible for all, they sort of do that kind of grading, also, or independent body, whether into our politics and things that should be doing the grading, but now government official, you come to a special place, you're grading yourself, you're getting the person B, you're getting the person A. No, it's laughable. So they're not doing well for themselves. Yeah, they're not doing well.
The thing is that, my brother, Joseph Numa Boakai, he himself is a deceiver. So he's comfortable with what is happening.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I understand when people say, oh, the pape has been deceived or is being deceived or so. Look, Joseph Numa Boakai himself loved the deception, and he's a deceiver. Because imagine this is a man that will go to cabinet meeting. Where when you go to cabinet meeting, you say somebody say, man, let's go in-house. Let's wash our dirty clothes in-house. You know, Liberia, we have this palam. That in-house we can wash our dirty clothes. Everybody me and say, oh my man, you wrong on this side. You wrong on this side. Then when we come outside now we say different. But even in their cabinet meeting, Joseph Numa Boakai is brave enough to tell his cabinet minister that you people are doing everything okay. Everything is okay in the place. Look, let's play the video before you come in. Let play this video for our people to watch it and see. Joseph Numa Boakai went to cabinet meeting instead of being sincere with himself and the people who were in the cabinet meeting to be able to, be very bold and tell them, our people, the way we're proceeding is not the correct way. Let's do what is right for our people. The man went there and said everything is fine. Listen to this video. Here's the video right here. Here's the video. Listen to Joseph Numa Boakai.
Good to
Listen to
people
him.
who are familiar with the program. You know, they themselves, they used to play with their own monies, and this time around, things are working very well.
Yeah.
People are happy, going to their hearts, and we just want to thank all of you for.
You see how Joseph Numa Boakai, People are happy. They are going well.
Let
Let's
the
play
people
again.
who are familiar with the crime, you know, they themselves, they used to play with their own monies, and this time around, things are working very well.
Hmm.
People are happy, going to the Hajj, and we just want to thank all of you for your cooperation.
Yeah, that's Joseph Numa Boakai saying that things are going well. People are happy. While people wake up in the morning and see another death. You wake up in the morning and see another death. But this man is telling the Liberian people that people are happy. Everything is going on well. So who is
Prince,
deceiving who? Yeah.
yeah, he's deceiving the people. Prince, you know what? Listen to me, that cabinet meeting. Prince, watch this statement. They must keep this video. Every father will remember this statement, what I'm trying to say. You know why most of the guys are in that cabinet meeting, the minister, whosoever that are in that meeting all the time? You know why they're not talking? You know why they don't want to tell the president go through? Let me tell you the fact here tonight. Because they don't want to lose that job. They just got into power. When they start to make 4 years, 3 to 4 years, what a financially secure now. Believe me, some of them will resign, and some of them will go in that cabinet meeting. It will tell the president, they say, so and so lied, will be lying to you. Even when the president sacked them, because they're working with the president make it scary right now to confront the president or tell the president the fact to say, oh, Mr. President, let's say the truth here. A lot of people misleading you. They're not working for us because they just into power right now. 2 years not enough. Some of them make 4 years when they secure enough cash for their and their family. They will come out and tell the president the truth. But right now, nobody brave to tell the president because they will lose that job. You see how the country divided already. Yeah, even those are members of CDC that are working privately in the very ministries and institutions, they cannot talk. So because they will lose that job. But when they now make 4 years, 3 to 4 years, when a little bit solid, they will say the truth. Most of them will resign. You think that 4 year period, majority have already, they know the president breaking the rule of law. The way the police director proceeding, they were in opposition. They know it's quite different from the way George Wilder proceeding. Our protests go on in our country over and over. No, if they know it, they were in opposition. They were undertaking all the protests in our country for investors to not come in the country. They were derailing the peace of that nation. So when protests go on every day, we will come to a climate, we will come to that kind of situation. Nobody will come to put millions of dollars to invest that millions of dollars in. No. But for right now, they will never talk because they just came to power. They want to secure that bag. American people say that bag, that money. When they get enough money, they don't care. You won't sack them, you sack them. They already balance. If even you sack them, you will compensate them, you will pay them. When they resign, you can never pay them. So they're not talking now. But coming to 2027 to 2028, it will be a different ball game in Liberia, Prince. They will talk. Some people will retire. It will be an infight. They will be fighting among each other. They will that thing where even radio station that they paying now. No, the bosses from radio station will not take that message. They will not take that garbage from them again. Yes, because they know 2029 only 2029 will soon be coming. So after 4 years, you will see I said they will keep that video. You will see many people resign from the cabinet, or they will be bold. They will start to talk, and the president fired. They didn't care. They already get enough money to prepare themselves. So they're not family. But for now, they will never talk. Everybody will be silent until they generate that fund. But before me say something urgent here to the Liberian people.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
To the followers and the people, especially those in Liberia, not those in the West, America, Europe. They'll take this message very serious. Let's see, Liberian people, especially to the Unity Party government. If anybody from the Unity Party listening, you die member of the Unity Party, take it to your hierarchy of the party. They put a settlement aside, they put the party aside. It's about our country. I'm giving you a serious intel here now. Serious war going on in the world now. Russia and Ukraine, they're not stopping anytime soon. Iran, Israel and Iran fighting war. A serious intel. Pretty soon, I don't know where time, Liberians, China want to invade Taiwan. Let me tell the Boakai administration something, the Liberian people. We import for everything in our country, everything we import. And everything in our country, we spend over $200 to $300 million to import for goods and services. Let me tell the port managing director, anybody that listening, patriotic Liberian that love that country, it's not about politics anymore. I'm giving you a serious intel. China is about to attack Taiwan. In Taiwan, if China attack Taiwan, the world global supply chain will be broken. No ship will be moving. We do most of our trade through that water, through that Asian water. Please, Liberian people, follow us, especially to the Unity Party. It's time to wake up soon for the Boakai administration to subsidize rest on their own. Similar thing happened to George Weah. He daily. You bring enough tons, millions of tons of rice quickly as soon as possible to bring it to Liberia. If China attack Taiwan, the world global supply chain will be destroyed. No ship will dare to come on that water because it will be fighting heavy war. So I'm advising the Liberian people, the Unity Party people, it's time. And the Liberian people, let me advise you. You take it from me. War occurred in Liberia before. When this thing happened, it's different from that war we experience. It's time for Liberian people to start saving food in our favorite horses. If you get money, go buy 2 to 3 our staple food, buy 2 to 3 bags of rent. You save it ahead of time. Don't let it be shut in your place. No matter what, leave a liquor table, leave anything. Put your horse in order. Food is very necessary because we import for everything in our country. It's a wake-up call. It's a tip-off I'm giving to the country. I get my serious intel. I told people that Israel going to attack Iran to destroy that nuclear weapon. Now, what they're doing right now, we don't know where it will lead to. Russia and Ukraine war is not stopping soon. Taiwan planning to take on China planning to take on Taiwan and other places around the world. So I ask my country, especially the Unity Party, the stubborn government, I don't let to listen. You lead our capital building story. You lead our courthouse business. Because when something that they happen, like we get food, that government will never exist. That government will never exist. Let me remind you, the former president, it almost happened to him. Propaganda ran around in our country that restaurants were in Liberia. He almost destabilized that George Weah administration. He had to go to the free port of Monrovia with camera, with press code to showcase the thousands of metric tons of rice and how the Liberian people ease that thing down. So we'll get our history of our stable food, no matter what kind of government in power. I just getting you the tip off, serious tip off, it happening. So it left with the Unity Party. I just try to throw it in there. It's serious. I live in the West here. I know how even the Europeans storing food. They don't even know what will happen. They're storing food. Every share in the Euro now, they're getting empty. So when anything affect the Western world, then we doom for Liberia, we doom. We don't even get nothing. Then we doom. Bring gasoline, you start storing it to all your refinery. All the big more Unity Party, I'm telling you now, you're just gambling in Liberia. You don't even know what's going around the world. You're having your own you're in your own bubble. So you need to get out of that box and start thinking for the future and start thinking what will happen. When anything go down, the world global supply chain will get destroyed. Nothing will enter our country. I just put in the order, Prince.
You know, you are right. You are right. But again, like I said from the very initial, we have a government that is interested in propaganda. Instead of leading, instead of looking for solution, they will not be looking for solution. Instead of
Yes,
looking for
true.
way to be able to solve the problem, they will not. Like you rightly said, we remember when the CDC government was in place and the Ukraine and Russia war
Mm-hmm.
started. In fact, what
Yeah.
President Weah did, or what the government of President Weah did, was to subsidize rice. That
Yes.
was able to reduce the price of rice to the extent that other countries around us were even coming to Liberia, taking rice and smuggling it to theirs. You
Yeah,
understand?
exactly.
Taking it and smuggling it to
Guinea.
that.
Yeah,
President
Guinea is
Weah
seven.
subsidized rice to ensure that rice is on the market. What the government of President Weah also did was to be able to work along with importers so that these basic commodities they cannot go up high. Gave them some, a leverage, at least
Yeah.
some tax incentive and other stuff. So things were not as expensive as it's supposed to be, especially during the wartime. But with this government, imagine this government have just imposed 12% taxes on innocent Liberians. Liberians
They
who are
were,
not working.
wow.
The people are not
They
working.
were,
The job that is there that they're supposed to give to Liberian, they take those jobs and give it to foreigners. At the end of the day,
mm-hmm.
instead of looking for a way for Liberians to benefit, then they increase taxes on Liberian. You think when you increase taxes, these people who are not Liberian, they will feed the weight, or these people who are from Lebanon and Syria and different areas, they will not feed the weight. Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, these people in fact want it makes it even more to be able to take care of them than you, the Liberian. So our job that we're supposed to have to take care of our own family, you depriving us. The government is depriving us of our own job and giving job to foreigners. While Liberians who are there with our jobs, the only thing you can give them is increased taxes. So this government don't give a hang. This government don't give a hang because the approach of the government alone is an indication that, in fact, the government is not even listening to us. That's the first thing. The government is not listening to us. The people that the government is comfortable listening to are people who they have planted to lie. That's why you see, I said from the beginning that Joseph Newman Boakai himself is a father of lies. So he feels comfortable when people lie. What he wants to hear is not the true story. You read the Bible says in the last day, people that get itching ears, they will want for their message, the message that will come to feed their itching ears. Not the real message they want to hear. So that is Joseph Newman Boakai. He don't wants to hear the facts. What is supposed to improve the Liberian people's life? What is supposed to ensure that the Liberian people are better? Joseph Newman Boakai didn't get time for that. He only interested in, trying to see how best, like Lawrence is saying, to fuel conflict. That's what he's doing. Instead of
Yeah.
promoting reconciliation, instead of
Yeah.
promoting peace, instead of promoting unity, instead of promoting the livelihood of Liberian, all he does is to push conflict because he knows that the only way that he can survive. You see, Joseph Newman Boakai reminds me of, some of our Western partners. The only way that they can be able to steal from other people is when there are conflicts.
Yeah.
Whenever
Yes.
there is conflict, then they go there to go steal. Whenever there is
Yeah, the
conflict, then they
benefit.
go there to go do. Because the thing is,
Yeah.
once there are conflicts for different angle, or when there is a conflict, your mind will be focused on checkmating government. So you see what happened. Like today, I said earlier on how you call on the King's FM with AB. This government is using all of this method as a distraction to steal from the
Yes.
Liberian people. While we are talking
Yes.
about quote, guess what happened? Joseph Newman Boakai went to Nokal and gave 4 different oil blocks to Nokal without going through the house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
4 different oil blocks and allot it to Nokal. According to
Hmm.
the law, according to the petroleum law, that Nokal law, before anything can be awarded to anybody, you must take it to the lawmaker. Because you see, when NOCA was established in 2000 by President, Charles Taylor said this is going to be our own benefit that will be able to ensure that at least we Liberians can get out of poverty and develop our country. So we are not just not going to mortgage it. We take our own time. Before anybody come, the people must have a say into it. That is, take it to the people. Let us discuss. and what the people say, you come back and let's see what to do. But now Joseph Numa Boakai after it, so he chunked another distraction while we running behind court. Then he dealing on the other side, Nicodemously, clandestinely want to award the oil blocks to Noka because he get his girlfriend there. The old man, Councillor Gloria Musu Scott, who he is aware that was in the house when Councillor when Charlotte Musu died. So then get time, all they are doing is few conflict while we are talking, then they honor the stealing. They honor the stealing. Just recently, look at the GSA, how you call sorry, not GSA, but how you call the General Auditing Commission. They conducted an audit in the office of the president at the executive mansion.
Yeah.
74 person who is not even working.
That goes list, yeah.
Ghost name. Can you imagine? Ghost name. So these are the things they don't want us to focus on. These are the things they don't want us to focus. And that's why our duty is to ensure that we continue to open our people eyes, to tell our people, look at MCC, what happened at MCC. The people double, they're taking pay 2 times. Money that is supposed to come from revenue that is generated for people paying taxes for this sample is going in CFR direct account. So these people are just doing these things intentionally, diverting our attention. What we're talking about, oh, for nothing going to a court, oh, in testimony, what testimony, then they honor the stealing. They honor the stealing. That their particular mentality. That's what they're doing. Somebody said from the people country.
That why they put us. That why they put our own. That why they put our own speaker there. That why they put that because in our fanatic cover he will blow. He will alarm on it. But that why in speaker Kun will not. The new speaker will not do nothing because he from the win of that party. So they plenty in there for all these dubious out there. So But in a great society, the legislature will alarm. They say, hey, Mr. President, this is first bring of government. You don't do that. You're crossing your boundary. You don't do that. You're not working here with all, but no. Even anybody in that legislature, they want to talk, they will silence them. They will silence them. So they get red people in the red place now, so they will never talk. That's why they want that. All these things you're doing, more, Prince, let bring people watch or more to come. They will bypass the legislature. They were bypassing less. So don't even think about that legislature. Don't think about the 55th. No. It's a puppet 55th. Speaker Kun's a puppet to Boakai now. He's a puppet. So don't even think about it. Don't think about it. Prince, it might not surprise you. It might not surprise you. It might not surprise you. It might not surprise you 2029 when Jeremiah Kun pick Kun to be the vice presidential candidate. Let me give you a tip off now. It shouldn't surprise nobody. If Kun decide to run and pick Speaker Kun and pick Kun, it might not surprise you. Let me tell you now. Listen,
wow.
Kun is a crewman, isn't it? He's from the southeast. Jeremiah Kun from Nima County. Listen to me. They won't break that belt. So see, they won't break that whole southeast belt. So the Southeast people say, one of our own vice president. You know what they're trying to do? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised Speaker Kun can be vice presidential candidate to Jeremiah Kun if they will not get in fighting in our unity party. So that's why he's fighting for all these things to get grave on power. That's why you saw Kun supporting him. You saw Jeremiah Kun supporting him. Yeah. They were spending all that money to overthrow Kofa. So don't be surprised. Liberian people are saying it yet now on the platform. So it might not be shocked to you when you're here 2020, by God's grace, 2029, when you're here, Jeremiah Kun will replace Boakai. Then he will choose Kun to be a vice presidential candidate to break that whole Southeast belt. So we are waiting for that round. You are waiting for that. So it's a puppet speaker. Let me tell you now. He can never say nothing. He's a puppet speaker. You are planted in the legislature for everything to pass. That's what they wanted. And he will never say nothing. So the other group in the legislature that's also Bobo now. They will silence anybody. If you try, they will not get you will not get your pay. anybody you not get your pay, government will not pay you. So they ruling the country, they let it's all in short period of time that dictatorship. You're not seeing a thing happening. It's a dictatorship. It's a dictatorship. So if the Liberian people now start to video this thing to report the government to the international community for the peace of that nation, they need to do it a hell of time. Even that General Assembly that come in, anytime the General Assembly come in, the Liberian people lead the greatest protest in America to the General Assembly. They get that right in that constitutional bond. They get that right. That great assembly, when they come in, real witness, thousands of people, they must gather. How the country, they get videotape upon videotape. Yeah, so that
Wow.
it's a puppet. It's a puppet. That's a plane. That one in that plane. That his ambition. He won't be vice president. He won't be vice president. All of them fighting. They get 3 people that are fighting to be vice president to Jeremiah Kuhn. Tomofala on the list also.
Wow.
Your CDC Tomofala on the list.
What do you make of? Let's look at this Mammy Doe stuff that we were supposed to talk about. I think we can use
Yeah.
the next few minutes to look at this Mammy Doe stuff. And I want to show a picture here. I want to show a picture here of Mammy Doe. This is Mammy Doe. This is Mammy Doe. Somebody say, oh, Nyanwi Osa. All 32. They get showing all 32 Osa. All 32. Everything.
Yeah.
What do you make of this entire Mammy Doe stuff? You know, it's something that we don't want to really spend longer time on, but it's also important that we can be able to clear the doubts. I know you
And that
spoke on
picture,
it
me ask you
the
before
last
I go
time.
into that picture, that recent picture or that
Yeah,
old
the picture is
picture.
today. I think that today picture when she visited Joseph Newman Boakai, it should be today. A today picture.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
Prince,
today's picture. Yeah.
you know the platform here, no matter how you don't like it, you will like it. Because we factual. We see the way we see it. We not disregard is our country. Mammy Doe want job. Prince, it's simple. Let me tell you why. I mean, remind Liberians. I will tell you why Mammy Doe want job. Mammy Doe want a job before even her mother passed away. May her soul rest in peace. Mammy was struggling financially. That the fact she was struggling financially, so she want job. Let me remind you, Mommy will get a job. Let her keep the video. Boakai will get Mommy job. I will tell you like when why Boakai will get Mommy job. You remember Mommy late father, may he so rest in peace. He appointed Boakai as agriculture minister. Honor Samuel go 10 years. But they see Samuel Doe sack, if the records are there, facts. They see Samuel Doe sack Boakai for embezzlement. They see Samuel Doe sack Mr. Boakai, Joseph M. Boakai for embezzlement. The records are there. So from the beginning, he say hala grush. Let me tell you, today. So when Mamine start to come around, she was legged, she know what was going on at that time. So probably now, they're looking, listen, they're playing a political game. They want to see how they can destroy George. We are in a Southeast region, especially Grand G there.
Sure.
With Zoe Penon, but the play she blew it up. The play like in George we have favor. The mistake she made, she will not calculate. She not political person. When she call Penon demon evil that Penon kill, Penon kill her man. Penon they cause for a man to die. That thing rough fell with Penon. Even the Grand Gideon, the hard Grand Gideon, the Ase Nyenibo, all these people that own grand, that say they've godfather or grand, whatsoever godfather or deputy godfather, they're not siding with her. But she knew seeing this, imagine Boakai flying to Grand Gideon. in the raining. I don't know he will fly or he will take transport. He said he went for Samuel Doe, Nessie Doe burial. So probably he will fly with helicopter or what kind of helicopter will be at disposal. He will fly there. But because I know he cannot take, because the rain already done now, he cannot take the road with all these people on that road. So if that photo you saw, you see Mommy Doe, she's smiling. Photo speak many language. They
Yep.
already promised after the burial. Watch and see. You keep this video. After the burial, they will give her a job, either in Liberia or outside of Liberia. She can work because she went to school in England. She can work to various institute, that various embassy across the world in one of the countries there, and the president can send her to work close by with one of the ambassadors around the world that will be compensating her, or they can find a job close by the president or in that probably around the executive mansion, other places. So mommy will be eligible for a job. The president will reward a job. So that as she went on that rampage, criticizing George, we are giving, give back, cower them back. The story goes on. So mommy now, they will compensate her for her mom burial because Boakai working. Probably now Boakai will try to say, oh, your father show me gratitude during my time, although he sacked me, but I will pay you back. At that time, you were a baby or you were small. So mommy now will get a reward. That way, even Nessa were pushing for these things. Her mother was pushing for all these things. So she can go last and other things then that they never pay. Ellen Johnson said they were not paying her. Yeah, she was paid. She got her benefit, but she wanted more from the former president because the relationships in George we had with former president during the soccer era. So she wanted more, but the president couldn't give her more. President only gave me a due benefit. So this political, she will get a job after the burial. Mommy will either work outside of the country or within the country, in the confine of the president, but the president will appoint mommy, and you will hear it very soon. So this political and the grandchildren people now buy it. No, she won't pressing. If she serious, the mommy feel she get relevant, are challenging her. The next 2020, the 2029, let she take part to become representative or senator in Grand Julia County. If she win, then we know the Grand Julian people really like her. If she really won, let she take part. She sound enough. If she get how much 2 master degree whatsoever, I don't know. If she get a 2 master, I don't know. But if she sound enough, let she run in Grand Julia. Or she can challenge the sins old pain, what she call the demon, the wish that killed her father. I mean, her mother. Then she challenge Zopino or challenge one of the representatives from Grand Julia County. Then we'll know if she can pull it off. Then I know the Grand Julia people still love. They still then mommy carry with. Then she will be the godmother of. Then probably if she wins, she will be the godmother of Grand Julia.
You know, the thing about Mommy Doe is just a high level of ungratefulness. And Mommy Doe desperation is what actually killed her mother. Like the last time I was saying, Mommy Doe held her mother hostage,
Yeah, you had the
five
influence
hundred
too.
thousand dollars insurance for her mother,
Wow.
and at the end of the day, on 2 different occasions, from information that we gather, when the old man was in London, the old man fell off in the house. In your house, the old man fell off. Mommy Doe has, even though the relationship is not too looking too fine, she has a husband. She has a husband. Even though they think, there's some Koyokaya thing going on and whatsoever, but she has a husband. Now, one thing people must understand is that Mommy Doe is somebody who has always been manipulative and wants to control. She wants to be seen as the only boss around, especially in the family. Mommy Doe forget to understand that before her father, sometimes it's hard for us to say, but it's good that we say it, could become president, that there were people that her father said yes sir to. And there are family members that stay hold the family together because of their relationship. But you see, one thing about Mommy Do is that one, she is very controlling, very manipulative. And Mommy Do is somebody who, when she say, this is what I want, it must be the final. That's Mommy Do character right there. Very rude. Somebody who believe that once I want this, I must get it at all costs. I don't want to know. I must get it. Even with, with relationship, it has been very tough on her. It's been very tough on her. That's not been easy. To the extent that Mommy Do, we listening, thank God that other people call us before the time. Y'all go to the video, fellow Liberians. Before even today, before even the spokesperson of you call Mommy Do, Uncle who have that particular whoever he is, I had the program, I think about 4 days before that time. 4 days before the time. The thing about Mommy Do is that I don't know whether she's been hypnotized by the kind of people she's around or what, but Mommy Do see everybody as a demon that wants to stand in your way of getting this
Wow.
money. Because her plan is that she must be the amen and amen when it comes to everything that her father has. That she must say it, and so shall it be. That's Mommy Do right there for her. So even before she took her mother from Liberia to England, where she was, there was a problem. Some family members, they complained. The Oma didn't really wanted to go there. In fact, the Oma was cajoled to go to England. She was cajoled. And the main reason Mommy Do took the Oma from Liberia to England was because she wanted for the Oma to sign some documents. That was the main reason. Because she knew that she could not do it in Liberia. It could not be done in Liberia because the Oma will always want to consult other people whenever she bring document in Liberia. Oma will say, okay, let me call my lawyer. Let me find out my lawyer. Let me call the other person. Let me find out. Let the other person read it. So Mommy Do took the Oma from Liberia, carried the Oma to England with the intention that when she goes there, they will be able to face whatever document, and at the end of the day, the Oma will just sign. So she kidnapped her own mother. That's what she did. Kidnapped her own mother from Liberia to England. And at the end of the day, fellow Liberians, the Oma was in a place there. The Oma was not well. Because one thing, even here in the Western world that we live, when you bring some of these old people here, they can complain,
Yeah.
right? Some of them, because the way the kind of life that we live, it's just work inside, work inside. We don't have time to really go out to say where we're going. Like, for example, in life, right? The way we will go out, go and visit friends, interact with other people and have fun time, go out and see other men who can visit. Let go drink our late sojourn, let go drink some kind of late beer. That free movement, it is not like that in Liberia. It is not, sorry, it is not like that in this Western world. In this Western world, we are basically confined to our homes. So when you take people from Liberia, especially older people, most of the older people when they come here, some of them hardly stay here. Some of them leave from here and they go back because they are not used. They see it as being in hostage. I know of many people that have brought family members here. The family members, especially older family, say, I don't kind of live here. I just wake up in the morning, they are looking at video. I can't even get chance to even walk around. I can't even get chance to go on the other side. Hey, you me back, you me back. So it was the same thing that was happening with the Oma. Was just the same thing. Okay. It was the same thing that was happening. Just the same thing that was happening. And the Oma was not really feeling fine about it. So the Oma complained that she wanted to come to Liberia. Instead of Mommy Do taking that Oma and carry that Oma to a good hospital, she didn't do it. Mommy Do did not do it. Why will your mother go to you in England? England, imagine England. In the Western world, where we have doctors that are sophisticated enough to be able to diagnose whatever that is happening. But Mommy Do did not take the Oma there. Mommy Do held that Oma hostage in the house there for X amount of time, and the Oma had to complain, literally complain, that she wanted to come, to the extent that that's one of the things that brought even problem between she or her husband. Because the man says, but you can't do this. Even her own brother, how you call or Joe Jr. I'm talking about Vanny, I'm talking about Joe Jr. The guy was even mad and said, Mommy said she wants to go. The woman wants to go. The woman will be crying on the phone when she called Gion and said, Gion, I want to go back to Liberia. I want to go back to Liberia. Imagine the woman was in Liberia all these years. She was there, nobody even know Nessie do were in that place. She get there, do a late thing, see her people then they sit down to that place, they enjoy themselves. So people started to complain. The woman will call when she has the opportunity to call, she will call and she will complain to Gion and say, I want to move from here. They play, I want to move from here, I want to move from here. In fact, at a certain point in time, there was even a confusion between how you call Mami Do and her brother Gion. It was a serious confusion because Gion was telling her that, look, the old man wants to go. Why are you keeping the old man here for? And the old man says she won't go. Why are you keeping her here for? Let the old man go. So even before the old man could come to Liberia, there was a heavy confusion to the extent that her other sister, the one that is in the state, that went to England to even go and see the old man because Gion Do had to call the other sister and say, look, you got to come and can't talk to Mami Do. You gotta come and can't talk to Mommy. You gotta talk to her now. She won't hear my voice. That's the first thing. When I talk, she won't hear my voice. The sister left from the States, go to England so that they can be able to talk to her. Mommy denied the sister from even seeing the woman. And in that somebody pray for and say the woman, the people they're not supposed to be. The woman children. They are supposed to be around the woman. They're not supposed to be around the woman. They are coming around the woman and it was demonic. So all that thing that Mami Do was doing was to ensure that she takes on a heavy insurance on her head. And before the woman would come to Liberia, that's what she did. I don't know how they are going to sort that one, but that's what she did. She took huge money on the woman that even made Gion got vexed. I said, Gion said, why you must do this? Without informing us. Gion got vexed and said, why you must do this? So the thing of Mami is, one, the girl is very disrespectful. That is it. Very, very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. She believed that she must be, they want to make the decision. She must be the one calling the shot. And if she didn't make that decision, nobody else should be able to make a decision. That is what is happening. So because of that now, she feel that, yeah, whatever I say, that's it. And that's the final.
Prince, let me ask you a question. Hello? Prince.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. To the follow, maybe probably the followers, if someone can write, they will write. Let me ask a famous question here. When all were growing, or we saw the famous Famama horse was a lot time in Liberia, one of the lame building that Famama horse, or one of the lame building in a single bell. That building, everybody go to Monrovia, is still there. We can see it. Everybody pass there to go in town to come from work. President passed there. Well, there was a story. The building belonged to Samuel Doe. You remember? So let lead a horse into zone. Let lead a mansion into zone. Where now they cleaning everything. Where nobody in. We're talking about the famous landmark building. One of the top building in Liberia. The Famuma horse there. The question I want to ask, if you get out here or any followers here, they can tap something. If that building, that horse, that Famuma horse, 100% belong to Samuel Doe, or they have shareholder in that building. They have shareholder that own a particular property, though other people are involved in that property.
Well, I don't know, but what I know is that from day one, they said that building is for for the late President Samuel Doe. That's what I heard. I think
this my
quote on it, and she won the case. I think. Yeah.
Okay, this my point. This my point. That's the reality. It's a landmark building owned by the former president. Mami Doe, head of the family. If that building, you see how the building, since early Johnson Sally, nobody paying out, nobody overtake that building yet. I just left on Liberia. If that building was strictly 100% for the Samuel Doe and his family, Mami went to school in London. When she educated, she got master's degree. She couldn't bring somebody from the Western world to see that heavy property that located the right place in the hard down of Liberia, Monrovia there. for somebody to buy that thing to make it one bring a multi-millionaire because Pharaoh had a lot of contact in the Western world, as people claim. Remember, Pharaoh had dowry, investors then, all tycoon. I remember if you follow the real story of Samuel Doe, you remember, let me remind like when they say Doe, but Magida then Doe take away billions of dollars, they kept it in some kind of funds around the world, all that story and gossip. But for me, what I know now were all lies. It were all lies. He never had that kind of money. Well, they said though he embezzled billions of dollars. You remember that story that he keep it in the Western world, he in some trust fund with other people. So, but if that Famuma Hall is for the former president, it's a beautiful building. Why Mamine couldn't set that or if set that building to investor for millions of dollars plus because I barely if you real estate people that are doing real estate business, they can value that business over $2 to $3 million for the present price now. Because I'm talking about the location. If that bidding for 100% for Samuel Doe, why Mamine couldn't put that hand on that bidding to look for investor to buy that whole bidding to ease
You see,
that breading on finance?
sure. You see, like Mr. Fangalo, thank you so much, Honorable Masale, one of our elders here in the CDC and a very, very respectable state person here. Mr. Fangalo, thank you so much. You know, he's saying something here that
Mm-hmm.
that particular building, the former central bank, how you call the former finance minister, sorry, Guy Jones was able to, to trick the Doe family about that Vamuma property. It's something that we are yet to verify. But you see, this is what is disappointing in most former presidents'
No, please,
children.
I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off. He put the money in somebody's hand to pay the property. Then he believed the guy would give the property back to him. Because a lot of leaders around the world can do it. They put money in offshore places in people they name. It happened to Charles Taylor also. It happened to Charles Taylor. Let me remind Liberians here. You remember, it's a fact here. Maybe they will not like to say, but I will call it shot straight. You hear the story about Benny now, you and Charles Taylor, or in some businesses, and the Charles Taylor went to prison. I think the loan star whatsoever. Yeah, it can happen. It been happening to many, many leaders around the world, even business people that die. They get shareholder business. The other people, when they die, the other person can claim that they can claim that property. We eradicate the person need two documents, the other thing, and they get full. They own that property. It happens. So probably the guy was wrote, probably at the father, it could happen. Because the building just standing there. The building has been standing there for decades, since Ellington, Georgetown, and now. So I
But you
don't
see,
know. It may
yeah,
be true.
like I was saying, you see, this is the disappointment with our former leaders' children, people who are very close or associate of former leaders. I'll give you an example. Look at the building of President Talbot in Bentor. Look at how deserted that place is. As if he ain't get nobody, no family member. Look, just look from you start from all of these people, almost all of them. Talbot, Totman,
Yeah.
etc., etc. Look at the remains of their building. You feel very bad. And if only these people they are far sighted, like you said, these are all good investment. Real estate, that can be a real estate. That is another good building. But you see, these people are not innovative. Their life is
Hmm.
centered around just maybe what they could get. And look, I can tell you for sure, nobody running after Mamido. That's one of the
Mm-hmm.
things I must really give Liberian credit for. For you to see people just running after how you call former leaders, children, a high in our country. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. On a
Even
serious note,
the even the
people
prince, even the prince having children, even the prince having
definitely
children, nobody.
people may have problem. People may have problem against the individuals, and may say things about the individual. But usually, our Liberian politics, we don't really go to the children that way. And to say, well, we
Mhm.
attack the children. The children. No, no, no. That is not us. Unlike other countries, they will run behind you, run behind your children. But in Liberia, we don't do
Yeah.
this kind of thing. These things are not part of us. We just talk about the individual, and that is it. So there has not been a time where the children of these former leaders have been attacked by any previous government. No. But you see how wicked their children are to even take care of their property. Today, I saw people birching at the play. Look, I felt so embarrassed.
Yeah.
I felt
Yeah.
embarrassed today. Making
Yeah.
public stone on somebody birching your father property, that property that have lain in ruin. What are you doing to ensure that that property is resurrected? You carry a body there. But when they carry a body, the next 1 year they will not even brush it. That place
But
will be
Prince,
like that.
that where they would bury the woman.
Yeah, that the place they're going to have the burial. The
Okay.
way they're going to have the
Okay.
burial. You see, look, the last time somebody was showing a building, I think it was in Bento or so,
But
somewhere like that.
the
I
bidding
think
not
it was,
functioning, the
I don't,
bidding,
it's
everything, the
not.
bidding not functioning, that empty place.
It's not. You see,
It's a
these people are
lame
not innovative. These
that two
people are
song,
liability.
that two song bidding to a lame mob bidding. What? Prince, if you see the real structure of that two song mansion by the former president, in order the war, it's a real act.
Yeah.
It's a
In fact,
real act.
what somebody was saying was that if Mommy Doe is somebody who is respected in the Doe family and somebody who has courtesy, they would have done something to resurrect some of President Doe, properties around and make a legacy to live on. But according to people, even her own auntie, her own uncle, I mean her uncle, Mommy Doe, how you call uncle. This guy is very disrespectful to this particular man. And you must understand that at the time when these things happen, people like Mommy Doe then they were young. So what you do is that you work along with other family members to be able to show you the way. That's why you see Mommy Doe
Yeah.
is struggling. She is struggling, and she got a long time to struggle. All she come is that I come there, take money, put it in your pocket, and off she go. Because what you usually do based on the way the incident happened, and Mommy Doe is not somebody that is in your 50. Mommy Doe is a very small girl, a young girl now,
Mm-hmm.
a young girl. So the people who are supposed to guide you and say, look, this is how we do this, this is how we do this, this is how we go, this is how we go. She has disrespected all these people and take them to be witchcraft. All the people and say they are witchcraft. So at the end of the day, it's like she is walloping in a wilderness of her own. She is
But
struggling on her own.
Priyan continue, but she went on spoon. She said, it's so pain on get most of the document. He won't get the document to them. So pain know what the former president because do man is open on man heredity whatsoever. So he stepping on all these documents. She had tried to get this document from Zoe. If the property from you, the guy you live in England. You live in the England. If the property belong to your father, where's Zoe? You the
I know.
daughter. You take Zoe to court. You take Zoe to court. They will summon Zoe. They will tell the Liberian government to bring Zoe. You take Zoe to court to not give your property. So you can no in a true. You claiming Zoe get no right. The Western world believe you the biological child. That Zoe, that second family or third family, whatsoever, that immediate, you are the immediate family. Then you talking about Zoe confiscating your property and the property belong. They will bring Zoe to court. You can even take Zoe to leave the ECOWAS code because the ECOWAS code are useless code. Leave the ECOWAS code. I think more. You live in England. You go to the international court around the world. They will summon him. They will bring him. They will ask the government to bring him. They will transport him. It's a property that your property that belong to you and your family. Who is so to step on your property? They will tell you say get property or else.
Definitely. But the thing is, because of her
Or
disrespectful attitude,
she not wanted to work, or probably she not wanted to work with Zoe.
but that's what happened. The thing is, she don't
And
want to work with
Zoe,
anybody from the family.
but yeah,
She don't want to work with anybody. She think that she is the person who she say A and that A, B and say B, that A. She has disrespected almost all of the family members. And the thing is very simple. My brother, you disrespect people, they will not want to open up to you. When you are
yeah,
not showing them the level of respect that they deserve and need, they will not open up to you. Let's look at what
it's
we
true.
are hearing here. That Alvin Guy Jones, who was the former finance minister, during the Doe
Oh yeah,
administration,
oh yeah,
spearhead
yeah,
all of
Having
the
Jones. Okay,
you know, spearhead all of the property, the project of President Doe. So people like that have knowledge relative to, some of his projects, some of his things and stuff like that. But listening to Mami Doe, when you listen to the girl, you will see that she's one desperate for money. Number two, this girl, she think that Boakai can use her to be able to destabilize a whole political party. What are you talking about, Mami? What were you talking about? You have brought your family to public disrepute.
Yeah.
In
For
this
sure.
time like this, you've brought your family to public disrepute. You make now people discussing the Oma and even your father in a condescending manner, in a disrespectful manner. People now, you are opening wounds. Because whether we
Yeah,
like it or
exactly.
not, whether we believe it or not, look, there were some things that former leaders did that other people will not elect them for. Whether you go up or you cannot, people will not elect them for it. There are things that President Talbot did that step on other people's corns. President Tottenham and etc. etc. That I don't care, but people will just in this kind of time of bereavement is where Liberians supposed to rally around. But look, at you imagine Joseph Newman Boyka, even the proclamation that they're supposed to make to the Liberian people. That proclamation. Up to now, I don't know whether the government of Liberia have made that proclamation on on the executive mansion website about the death of or Madam Nesse B. Doe. I don't know whether they have made that proclamation. I don't know whether Joseph Newman Boyka.
Probably.
Mommy Doe is dealing with the same people who were responsible for eliminating your father. And these are the people you're praising. These are the people
Yeah.
you run into. You see this kind of mentality, this kind of slave mentality, the men who abuse you, the people who humiliated your father, denigrate your family name. Like people you run into, you taking picture, you showing all your 32 teeth, and you just think that and you the new guy on the block. Joseph Newman Boyka, then I did one for the local defense force that were fighting in the place that are killing people, honor man, the Doe administration. When
Yeah.
they left from the government, these were people that were being used around to do all kind of things. Now these are the people that you run into, you taking picture. Well, let's take this call. There is a call here. Let's take this call. Let's take this call. Hello, caller. Your name and where you've joined us from. Welcome on the Palava Hut. I am good, Mr. Masale. How yourself, sir?
This is Lawrence Snowden. I'm at work, but I'm following the show, Prince. With regards to the lifestyle of mommy, mommy has refused to allow people, welcome her late mother's legacy. But what she has done, she has brought the entire family to the public, to public disrepute. Honestly, mommy is very, very rude. And in fact, I listened to a family spokesman who even intend to accuse mommy for her mother's death. The guy said the old lady was happily living in Liberia when she was in Liberia. She could eat her food, run around her friends, and at the same time play her Ludo and be happy, go to bed. But when mommy came from England, the short time mommy was there, she was constantly yelling at the woman, disrespecting the woman, disobeying the woman. And the guy said, at times the woman would cry. Mommy compelled that woman to go to England with her. You understand? So this girl, imagine like you said, Prince, that you rightly said that she's a very young girl. But to be divorced, married, and divorced 4 different times, that is something wrong with you. What kind of lady is that? And the president we have now, he welcomes anybody who opposes George Weah.
Sure. Yep, that's who he is.
You understand? He visited our family for the first without donating cows. But the moment he encouraged the guy to refuse and return George Weah gave, he was able to give them 5 cows.
Imagine.
Now, all along, the children had not been voting for George Weah, but still George Weah won gradually the country. In the first place, the attitude of the children had not made the family legacy to be recognized in the country.
Yeah, imagine.
When it comes to political matter, they are of no relevance in the country right now.
indigenous leader. Imagine.
You understand? So the nigga need to, the people need to talk to her. She shouldn't politicize or moral whatever. She's not living a good life. And look, you can't think that England is a heavy, so when you go among your traditional people, you must disrespect all of them. It's bad. And I've seen the president. Look, I friend and myself were talking about the president today. How can this old man be so cruel like this? I mean, I don't want to defend your topic, but how can the old man be so cruel like this? A good and a wise leader will advise that guy to stop disrespecting the former president. But it's his whole right to encourage anybody who will disobey George Weah. Like the brother said, they also give a job. Let's happen with the guy from Sarah Johnson who brought Jewish building. Who have a history of Jewish building? As soon as he said that, anybody got that to get a job. And you know, Prince, there are terrible things happening in our country that United Party is good at diverting our attention for those things.
Sure.
What has happened to the police guy who beat that pregnant woman to death? Who can hear anything about that one?
No, nobody. We're all focusing on
the 19-year-old boy who's supposed to be state witness who are in police custody that one morning was he hanged himself with T-shirt. And pathologist said, no, this is a lie. The man was killed by somebody else. What has happened to that other case?
He died. When you're in there again.
What has happened to the 195,000 that Gafford took and gave to President Humani who wanted to kill an immigration officer and he then wanted to pay the office? That kind of money. What has happened to all the things?
Wow.
You know, man, my man, look, the thing is fucked. It's kind of terrible. What happened to Dylan there? Dylan that was focused. Dylan that was focused during the former years administration. Dylan that was focused. That could see, that could, when the president submitted lists of people to be conferred over there, they caused good people to be denied over there. What has happened to them? Are they not talking? Is everything okay now in the country? Are people not dying? Then every day they bring out new things to divert our attention. The poor people, they are increased taxes on the poor people. Then the money to issue coming to take the whole thing now. This is a totally people guy. Like the brother said at the Prince, 2029, if the opposition, if they don't come together, for people to easily get, look what happened to just the Lima by-election. The vice president went there and I personally listened to 3. They were crying that they changed their names overnight.
Oh yeah.
People were for 3 days and they removed their names on the list. Just to put parity in. You don't think about what happened to the now?
Oh, definitely. All of them.
Fear in the street, fear the people to bring fear for the voters. We are in a mess, and it's no joke. The old man, I didn't think that the old man was this cruel to this level. I didn't believe it. How can you in your own administration you don't want peace? You just feeling conflict all over the place. And the brother with you, Prince, the brother is right and saying, why? I mean, I listened to somebody today, they said, why did, I think it was on King FM when you and this guy was there. The guy was saying, why are they not bothering the other party? Why is it just CDC? The attack has been on CDC. But please, before I can leave, I can drop, you know, let me say this, right? My disappointment, serious, Prince, you are my brother. My disappointment is with the former officials of CDC, like the deputy minister, assistant minister, all of market women, those who are getting position to some of them when they are first time working in government, they are silent. The common people who are not in government, they are sitting down for the party and system. The institution that brought you to prominence is all attack quietly.
Wow.
People like you, are they not paying for people like you? You see how the people are calling for appeal every day, all money, whether in government,
Nope. Nope.
they didn't benefit. But where are the assistant ministers? Where are the guys that benefited in 6 years? Are they not talking? This is the institutional authority to prominence. It is almost serious attack. They when they wake up in the morning, that's Georgia. They wake up in the morning, Georgia. Every 700,000 was given to the Ministry of Information just to share with people who will be on social media, either credit card, cash, to put credit on their phone and get a facility in Georgia every day. But the truth is that they see you who are just doing they podcast and other things. You're destroying your fact checking there. You're causing the woman to be interested. That is what happening. That was the fun. So government officials come to form a platform that they will be asking one another question.
I know.
Class reloaded.
I know.
Who's supposed to blow your horn? Is it not that yourself supposed to blow your horn?
Boakai government.
Thank you, man. Look, people will recognize the level of work that you people are doing. People recognize
Thank you, brother.
what you're doing. You're helping our people. I can be so surprised when we are coming out of far all in there. We're looking for what's selling for and other things to come be talking politics now. That's the kind of work that you guys are doing. You're teaching the people. You're opening their eyes.
Thank you.
But all that we can say, we just say thanks to you guys, man. You're doing the great work.
Well, thank you too for the support. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, fellow Liberian, we have it. My brother Jake, let's hear from you as we round up. Yeah.
Yeah. Me remind my people again, my Liberian people again. If we pledge allegiance to the Republic of Liberia, it's our country no matter what. Let me remind followers, if Unity Party people on this live, please, you take this to your commerce minister, your Harry Keating, that responsible for the goods and services in Liberia, are getting your serious tip up. The war on the whole war, the global war, nobody knows what's going to happen. War reaching from all angles. We don't have nothing. Only to import for everything. Are begging the present government to restore the glory of that land, the peace of that land. You forget about all that capital building soccer, the speaker. You forget about all that wish hunting. It's time when China, seeing it again, when China attacked Taiwan, Liberia people will die with hunger. So a level the Unity Party, the 22 millionaire you're taking to go jolly in Washington, D.C., 3 millionaire for UN cases whatsoever. It's time to bring million tons of your staple food in our country personally. You're keeping your story to the free port of Monrovia. Now, when things get tough, when it happens, then the government will ease down. Liberian people will be able to survive whatsoever that will fall before them. I'm telling you, you are not even know what they call the world global supply chain. We import for everything around the world. And who do the import? Who do all these things that so shape? When shape can go, we can get nothing. So the Unity Party government, if you want for your government to stay in power, do not play with Liberian people's stable food. We saw it. History tell you the story. If the Unity Party people, a further criticism, will telling you now, you tell your Boakai, you go to your cabinet meeting and start to prepare yourself. When China take on Taiwan, they will say one Jake and preach on the palaver how they blew the whistle to all. Something serious. The war starting all around the world. So it's time for Liberian people, gasoline. You need to bring more of the things in. So that's what I have to say to the people. Prince, thank you for the show. Thank you for everything. Probably we'll come back Wednesday. Yeah, any training topic in Liberia, we discuss it. We never relent. Let me remind followers again. We're doing commercial on this platform. If you get businesses online, anything online, you want for a lot of people to know about your business. contact Prince.
Yeah, you
He will
get
do your
quality
commercial here.
electronics.
He will tell you how much the price whatsoever. You want to be part of that debate in Monrovia. So it's time for you to contribute to our platform. Let's have that debate in Liberia. We want to challenge all our radio stations and all our podcasts to get the message forward down there. So salute to everybody your help to share this video.
Thank you so much, my brother
Product
Chief. Let's
from
take this
Region and
commercial.
You there, Prince? Prince? Prince, are you there? Probably Prince going off. Okay, followers, your salute. Prince, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's bring this commercial fellow Liberians, and then we will call this
Yeah, but Prince, tell
debate.
them if they want to do commercial, how they can get you. Yeah, you explain everything. Yeah, because probably
Sure.
more people want to do commercial online than having
Yeah.
business in America, in Liberia, because they platform get millions of, we get real view. Globally, we get real view. We're counting our viewership every month. We pass 500,000, almost 500,000 plus. So you can do any commercial you want, sell anything online. Contact Prince. So tell them, Prince.
Yeah, so basically, that is that. You have the number. The number is there. If you have whatever commercial it is, whether be your store and whatever, we can be able to show that we market it up here for you. So you can just reach out. The number is there: 443-991-3356. Both on WhatsApp, and direct. Give us a call,
We're
and
right here
then
at
we'll
TAS
definitely take
Electronic
care.
located
So
on
let's
the
take this
airfield,
commercial,
right at the
and
airport
then
junction. Yeah,
this
you
is
get
Star
quality
Electronics.
electronics
So let's
product
take this.
from Region and Charger. I mean, you can name it. But let's go. Let me show you what we get here today. Welcome to TAS Electronics. Here you get durable and affordable electronics product. I mean durable and affordable electronic products. Now, I tell you, what you see here, you can find it in other electronic stores. All right, these are high quality electronics products we have right here at TAS Electronics. Remember, the location is at the LF, right at the airport junction. All right, there's a car wash right adjacent the car wash. That's where you have TAS Electronics. Now, this is a portable pressing iron. This is just 12 volt, not at the regular pressing iron that takes 220 to 110 current. It's just 12 volts, so it burns less current and it's very convenient to use. And you can just use it, and touch yourself real quick with it. So you can find it right here at TAS Electronics. I'll leave the number down in the screen that you can call. And also for the content creators, there's a very high quality content creation light that you can use, while you doing your vlogging, while you doing your video and other stuff. You can get it right here at TAS Electronics. And not forgetting the car owner there, the motorbike owner there. All right, the one here is a electronic pump. You can use it to pump your car tire on the go. Your car tire get fly, you go to a legal area, you know what I mean? And you want to do your thing there. You can just take it from in your boot, you just connect it, automatically it start pumping your car tire. You can get right here at TAS Electronics. And also fast charger. Let me show you this one again. This one is also a pump. There's the pump right here. And when you go out and your battery dies and you want, please borrow me a battery. Now they want you say no to borrowing battery. You can just jump start your car right here with this. It's very easy. You can just jump start your car. So all this kit is right here at TAS Electronic, located on the airfield. And chargers, all the original iPhone chargers, you get it right at TAS Electronics. All the original cables, all the iPhone user Type C to Lightning cable, Type C to Type C, and for vlogging also, content creators, upcoming content creator, you want to get high quality professional video equipment, come right here at TAS Electronics. You can get it. I mean, on the FE. All right, I want to talk plenty. Now, a high quality fast charger. You see, I look at the MacBook charger. I even have one of this. You have Type C to Type C. So if you haven't Type C to Lightning, you haven't Type C to Type C, you can take it. You have a 95 watts, and this one is 20 watts. Ultra fast charging. This one can charge your phone in less than 15 minutes. I have one of this, and my phone I said about the charging problem. We have kids tablet here ranging from all sizes. You can get it right here at TAS Electronics. Very affordable and very durable. All right, all these stuff are coming from the United States of America. Now, one of my favorites, all right, you call it one, the power station. I call it a big power bank. If you get stuff you want to power with 12 volts, you can power it up with it. It's very portable. It have it come on a torchlight. You can only find this at TAS Electronic on the air feed right at the airport junction, up adjacent the car watch. So these are rechargeable fans here for affordable prices. I will leave the number down in the screen that you can call. All these ones run for 15 hours. Richard at TAS Electronics. Now, content creators, not just content creators, also people doing your photo shoot. You need a professional light, high quality ones, where you're not the tiny one, a real high quality light. Come Richard at TAS Electronics. Number down in the screen that you can call. Some of y'all will leave the number, you start calling me. You know, wireless charger, you can charge your watch. You just order your Apple Watch. You try to get your phone, Android, you need all these Samsung S24 and other Android devices can camera stand. Then you can mount your phone on it, and it's easy to use. And you just set it to it just scan your face. It can track it wherever you go. It's right here at TAS Electronic. As you can see, you have the camera here. You have the controller that you can control it with, and everything is easy. So guys, there we have it. We are right here at TAS Electronics, located on the airfield.
So, fellow Liberians, on this note, we want to say thank you all very well for your time here. In a special way, I want to say thanks to Mr. Uh, Masale. Thank you so much, Mr. Masale, for all of the informative, very educative, and very, very well placed information that you provided on the platform. We really appreciate you. Lawrence, thank you so much. We appreciate you. All of you. Helena, thank you so much for your presence here. We appreciate your presence. Thank you so very kindly. Dubon Hill, thank you so much for joining us there on the YouTube channel. We want to say thank you so very kindly. Say Gongano, we want to say thank you for your presence here also. Abraham, we want to say thank you. Say thank you so much for your presence. I mean, all of you. Hashim Fambule, thank you so much. Henry Yongo, we appreciate you. Franklin Rare, thank you so much for your presence. Kebe, thank you so very kindly. Jackson P, Nina Kuya, Ezekiel Flomo, uh, all of you. Jackson, want to say Newton, thank you so very kindly. Wellington, uh, Kiata Weir, Mofle Sisei, thank you so much. Orita, we want to say thanks to all of you whose names we are not seeing. I'm sorry, some of you, we can't see your name because, of the limitation of technology. We cannot see you, but all of you that have been here for about 2 hours, 33 minutes, we want to say thank you so much. Until we meet again tomorrow, have yourself a God bless day. I love you all, and bye from my end. Thank you.